Good morning. It is March 5th. Wearing my bifocals. Yes, they are bifocals. And they're the screen blurry thing protection, so that's why they have that glare. But I've been on the computer a lot lately, and I'd forgotten I had these. I had bought them for work specifically because, you know, now that we're quarantined, you know, we're having to work from home, and the computer screen really does something to your eyes. And I was telling someone actually how I didn't have to use my glasses during the day as much after I stopped working. So during the day I don't have to wear my driving glasses. I actually see better without them. So I thought that was really neat. But at night I still need them. It gets harder without the natural sunlight. But yeah, so these are bifocals because the bottom part, I was struggling. I was realizing that I was struggling seeing up close. Now I'm wondering if I really need that, if it was more just because my eyes were just so exhausted. I feel like I need to sneeze. If my eyes were just so exhausted during the day from being, yeah, I'm gonna sneeze, in front of the computer. Excuse me. For being in front of the computer all day. So now I wonder. But so it's really just a small part, and everything else is like, it's, oh my goodness, allergy season, I think. But why was I gonna, oh, I saw the waves. I meditated yesterday. I meditated, but I couldn't, I don't know what it was, if I was just distracted. There was just a lot going on, and I couldn't really shut it off. So then this morning I I heard Ali's weekend reading, and I think Capricorn resonated more for this weekend. But she mentioned how I wasn't really making the time to meditate. It's not that I wasn't making time, I was distracted, but it was just hard to like just get in it. And so I made an effort, even though like my nose, like that drill thing, like, hey, you know, it was really making a large noise, a loud sound. And so I, you know, plugged in my earphones and meditated, and finally was able to like relax enough to where I saw the waves. So it was this the light again, the purple light in the center, and then from the left side, it was like doing this. Yeah, it's like just doing this very lightly though, and it was like it would do it first, and then this side would kind of like match it, and then it'd go down, and then this one would go all the way to the other side, right top right side. So it would do this, and then it would be together, and then they'd bounce off, and then this one would subside, and then this one would go all the way to the other side. And it just kind of did that like a dance almost. And then it stopped, and instead of doing like the smooth waves, it was like like this movement of I thought of lava again, but you know when like the lava is like not boiling where it's bubbly boiling, but it's like when there's that bubble underneath, but it makes it very like the air kind of elevates that part, and it makes the waves very like very oblongish. I don't know if that's a word, but it's like, it's not like a smooth wave, it's like this, like it was like for a brief second, it was really brief, and it did that, and then it did it a little bit, and then it stopped, and then it would go back to doing this, and then together, and then this to the other side. It's either the past is catching up and going forward, or I don't know. What's been going on for me? So in my tarot spread, it came out that I needed to redirect my energy, and it ended that way last week when I was doing the whole TJ efforts and stuff, and I realized, okay, I'm giving too much, and it came out in Chris's, and I think I might have mentioned it came out in Chris's Middle Pond reading as well, where I'm watering other people's seeds without really even ensuring that my garden is full. And so last night I stayed up to finish some of those creative projects that I had put on hold. One of them being a new t-shirt design. I just sent it to my friend. And so I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. So it's this. It's I got inspired. There were some signs of the zodiac signs, and I combined my sun sign and my sun sign and my ascending sign, rising sign. So the two triangles were the Gemini, and then the Libra right here. And then of course, you know, where the magic happens, you know, when you align within yourself. And then what I thought was really neat was that it also created the triangles, the 3 triangles really. And then I added the water, the waves, and then this impression of like this light right here in the center. So yeah. I really like this one. So hopefully that will turn into a t-shirt design, or maybe the watermark for my YouTube channel. A friend of mine also suggested that I start a Instagram account specifically for this channel, and I thought I kind of struggled with that, mostly because I'm just like, I really struggle like getting on Instagram. And then I had some people that were like upset with me because apparently they've been messaging me on Facebook, but I don't go on Facebook, and I don't even have that alert system thing set up on my phone to let me know when I get, you know, messages, only because there's just so much, and sometimes it's a little overwhelming. So I need to check that. But so I figured, okay, let me just start off with the Instagram account, because I kind of familiar with that, not so much. So I did, and yeah, so I did that. Yeah. See where that goes. And I posted like the t-shirt designs on that and stuff, and created an updated intro video that I am now going to post at the end of each clip also, just so that people understand kind of like who I am and what's going on, because I know some of the clips are just kind of blah, you know, they're just raw. And then so I figured I'm watering my own grass, right? So then this morning, I mean, talk about like, again, this whole concept where I'm like doing something and then it comes out in MJ's tarot reading the next day. And so this morning's message was from the heart, where she talks about me making, you know, not me, but the collective me, investing in our projects and doing something from the heart, and really putting it out there and stuff. And the lessons, you know, she's kind of summarized what I've been through, and it just resonated. It just was so clear for me. It resonates. So I was just like, I just woke up with a smile on my face. I'm like, thank you, God. You know, like, yeah. So this is definitely, you know, one of those things that I know in my heart is, you know, what I need to be doing. I just need to make sure I attend to it, right? And then on the same note, in terms of planting seeds, I actually had my first little harvest. I mentioned that I started, you know, Miss Potato Head is like beautiful still. She's struggling a little bit, but she's still there. I think I need to replant her into a bigger pot. Mr. Potato Head is also catching up. But I also planted like microgreens, and I cut them or yesterday, and then I had a salad with them. So I was really excited. My first harvest. And then I recently planted bell peppers, and I was trying to, I have squash that I want to go buy a bigger container for. But I'm excited because, I mean, these are all items I eat all the time. And I figured, well, if I can grow them, I don't need to go to the store, you know? Yeah. So that was nice yesterday to do for myself. And then, there was one more thing. Oh, I got an update from Spain. And it was just to let us know that we haven't seen a change in our status, which I've been checking. And they just said, you know, it's been a while. We just wanted to touch base. Please note every effort is being made to review applications as quickly as possible. But there's so many intricacies and blah, blah, blah. And so they're just, you know, asking us to be patient. So I'm just excited that I wasn't off. So that was nice to know. And yeah, I think that's it for now. I'm getting ready to head out to do my things. I'm going to TJ for one final time. I've realized, and I think I might have mentioned it before, the triangle, the threes. 3 is balance. 3 is balance. I was explaining that actually I went yesterday to do a pickup for more male clothing because I realized I don't have a lot of male clothing. So that was something that was really, I wanted to make sure I went to go do. And he's literally down the street, my good friend. And so we were talking about, you know, just updated, you know, catching up. We hadn't really made the time to catch up. And I explained to him, like, I realized that 3s, the triangle is balance. And it really is because, you know, you have 2 extremes that you experience, right? If you pick up on a pattern. And then the third one is like, you know, the middle way, right? And so I explained to him my experiences with going to TJ, and these last 2 times were the 2 extremes of, you know, free ride all the way, and then the other one where I was stopped on both sides of the border, and the lesson in that, right? And I knew, okay, I'm gonna do one more trip just to kind of, for now, right? Just for now, until I take care of me, right? And my seeds grow so that I can then continue to give to other people, right? You can't deplete yourself. Actually, someone that I connected with Bumble, that person, I think one of those persons that was also super stressed, and, you know, he actually sent me a voice recording, which was nice to hear his voice, you know, just apologizing for not having gotten back and that, you know, just work stuff, you know. So I responded back, I'm like, you know, don't worry about it. Just take care of you, get yourself balanced, right? Because if you don't take care of you, who will, right? So, so yeah, I haven't heard back. The other guy, that seemed more eager, and we have things in common, which is nice. So I got a little excited about that. But we were just talking about, just the spiritual path, which is not, like, I like really talking about that and hearing his experiences and just how he's been affected with everything. And so, I've been sharing some links with him. So, you know, for whatever reason, it's just, you know, someone else on the tribe, you know, soul tribe, you know, group tribe, spiritual tribe, whatever you want to call it. So it's just nice to just kind of connect with people, you know, on that path. And so, what was I saying? Yeah, so 3, balance. 3 is balance. The magic of 3. Triangles. So I'm really, so when I finished this, I was just like super excited that there's 3 triangles in essence, right? And then the third one has a little, I mean, it's a thicker version than my version on the balance, the true alignment of self. But, you know, the recommendation from my tech support, my tech support king, he mentioned, you know, it helps when the lines are thicker. So I'm like, okay, right? It's all hand drawing, so I really like this one. That's it. Okay. Guys, have a good one. Good weekend. Wish me well. TJ trip. Everything will go good. Bye. I'm pretty sure it will be. Alright, take care. Bye. Hi. My name is Yubi, and in case you haven't figured it out, this footage is capturing my experience as I learn to navigate my personal spiritual awakening. I am learning that this experience is unique to each one of us in whatever way we believe we are embracing living our truth. This just happens to be my journey. And despite me having a graduate degree and a license in clinical social work, this by no means is intended to replace any type of mental health advice. This is just me on a personal level, documenting my experience, shedding light on the truth that I am learning and discovering for myself, and really inviting you along for the ride. If by some magical chance you find this content to be helpful in any way, shape, or form, please click the like button, share the message, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have an Instagram account, a personal one, and one specifically for this channel that you're more than welcome to check out. I'm an open book. I have also created t-shirt designs. I'm wearing my favorite one right now, which is the North Node design, but I have that and other things that you can look at inspired by this process and journey, and I have the link in the description box as well as in the about section of my YouTube channel. So you're more than welcome to check those items out. Any type of support is great. Again, if you find this content really helpful or meaningful, sometimes when we take that step and be vulnerable, with showing what's inside our hearts and what's really our truth, we realize that we're much more connected than what we thought we were. And so I hope that as I'm living this experience and that you find some type of truth for yourself, or find some type of ability to heal in some way just by relating, just by knowing that you're not alone. That really has been my goal with this process, not just being able to connect with others, but really for my own healing. It's definitely been a therapeutic experience and a very creative one for myself. So I thank you, and I wish you all the best, and we'll see what else comes next for me.